Hello and welcome to mission 1.2. Here's a guide to setting up. First we're going to look at the mission book on how to set up the cards. Before that, you should always read the mission infill so you're aware of the story. Once we've done that, as every other step, we're going to look at what dice we need. So it's the Aqua dice. So we will get that ready. The Aqua dice and the Black Time Travel dice. Then we will look at the deck that we need to assemble. So here it says we need S2, C1 to C3, and T1 to T12. So let's get that deck out. So we're on 1.2. We'll get everything from the Egypt era, which as you can see includes 1.2. And we're going to need C1 to C3 and all of the T cards. So we'll just quickly separate those into cards we need and cards we don't need. C1. Then any cards we don't need, we can return to the box in that insert. Like so. We now have the local deck. Whilst we're here, we'll take our Trooper deck, place that. We'll need the cubes, and of course we'll need our time dial. Everything else we'll set to one side. Okay, so looking at the mission book again, it always tells us the diagram of how to set things out. So it says here card T5 we'll need. So we'll quickly go through here to find T5. And here it is, T5, Cleopatra's Amulet, and we'll set that just there per the diagram. Next we need T4, so we'll go through here till we find T4. Here is card T4, Anubis. So it says on the text here, when this card enters play, place 3 tokens on it. The first 3 successful attacks on Anubis will remove 1 token of damage. We'll come on to that a little bit later. Let's put him in play for now. So as you can see, that's the only cards that are in play. So we can now take the rest of the deck, shuffle it up, and place it in the local deck pile. Unlike the last level, there is no starter in place for the Trooper deck. So we can just take our Trooper deck, shuffle it, and place it in our Trooper deck pile. We'll now look at the special instructions for setup. So the mission brief says, defeat the guards and steal Cleopatra's amulet from the temple. Success, place 8 stealth tokens on the amulet card. Fail, 3 troopers are defeated. In the special instructions it says, the temple guard, card T4, starts with 3 tokens on the card. A successful attack removes 1 token only. Once the 3 tokens are removed, normal damage rules apply. So, we'll open this and place 3 tokens on the card. Like so. So when we're attacking that card now, if we had a successful attack, irrespective of the value, whether it dealt 3 damage, 4 damage, we would just remove 1 of these cubes. This acts as a mechanism to slow down Anubis. He's quite hard to defeat, and other cards of course are coming into play at that time. So that's the special rule for this one. Underneath that it says stealing the amulets. Trooper perform a stealth action which acts as a steal. Place a token on the amulet card for each stealth point. That would be here. So in the last round, of course, we were performing a stealth on the locations. Now we'll be performing a stealth on the amulet card. However, in the special instructions it says, troopers cannot place tokens on the amulet card whilst the combat zone is occupied by locals. So before we can do any stealth on this card, we first have to combat and attack the locals in there, then put 8 tokens on here to win. Last thing we'll need to do, of course, is check our resources and starting hand. So in the setup phase, it says draw 6, discard 2, but this time we start with 4 time tokens. So we'll move the dial up to 4. We'll draw our 6 cards. And we'll discard 2. So I'm going to discard that one, and I'm going to discard Stun Charge, and that would be our starting hand with our 4 time tokens and dice, and we're ready to go. Good luck!